You're not made to sit around. You're made to be active in the kingdom. There's things that He wants you to do. There's things He's given to you. And He's saying, give them away. Scatter some mustard seeds. Who cares if they come up? It's like Clay said last night, every one of us has failed and we'll all fail again. There's nothing new there. That doesn't change anything for us. One thing I was thinking about, I don't know what holds you back. We don't have time to get into all of it. I just thought of one. My wife is wonderful, and she's sitting up there, and there's one thing that she is scared of more than anything else, and it's snakes. She hates them. So that snake was in our house about a month ago. It doesn't look that bad. I zoomed in before I killed it. So I walk into our playroom. I'm about to walk outside, and I see it. We have carpet that was white before we had children, and now it's kind of a mix of dirt and white. And it was sitting there, and I'm thinking, she's back there. She's about 15 feet away. And when y'all are married at some point, you'll have this thing that'll run through your mind, like, is it a lie to just not tell her that there's a snake here? Because all it's going to do, I already know, as soon as I say there's a snake, her first thing she's going to say is, put the house on the market. That's what she's going to say. She's going to say, we've got to move. And so I'm running that calculation. I'm like, okay, we can do that. We'll just move. That's what we're going to have to move. And so, or I could just not tell her, and maybe she'll never know. But if somehow she ever finds out, I'm done. I'm done. She will never believe me, never trust me again. She'll wonder what else I haven't told her. Aliens have landed in our backyard or anything. She'll never trust me. So I say to her, I'm really sorry. There's a snake in our house. She's sitting at her chair, and just like in the cartoons, she gets up and stands on her chair. And she doesn't, react much more than that. I don't know if it's shock or something. She's just like, get it out. So I get it out. I'm actually having to take one of our kids somewhere. So I say, all right, I pick it up, take it outside. I kill it because they can't be alive anywhere in Georgia for us. And so I kill it. And then I have to leave. I've got to go take a kid somewhere. And I come back, and it's probably 45 minutes. And she's still standing on the chair when I come back. And I say, are you all right? And she's like, yeah, and she's, again, still a little bit in shock, and she's kind of running through all of the scenarios, whether we should sell the house, whether we should burn the house down, whether that was one of her options, and her snakes all come from other snakes, so where are the rest of them? Are they trying to get into our house? Are they in the pantry? Are they in the, what if it had been in one of the baskets and the kids had reached into the basket to get a toy and said, snakes they don't really, anyway, they don't think that way, but it doesn't matter. Not helpful. Sometimes it doesn't matter. You just comfort. That's what you do. So I kill the snake. I have to get rid of the carcass because it can't be there either because the other ones may see it and get upset and come into our house to attack us. And so one of our kids said, Mom, the snake's not poisonous. And she said, I'm not afraid of dying. I'm afraid of snakes. She knows what she's afraid of. Do you know she's not afraid of dying? Do you know what you're afraid of? Can you say it like that? I'm not afraid of dying. I'm afraid of being alone, failing, disappointing, being laughed at. What are you afraid of? That's the thing that's going to keep you from doing anything. Whatever you're afraid of, that's the thing that's going to make you sit in your chair. We're going to close with this idea. It's from Hebrews 12. Great cloud of witnesses. I'm going to ask all the counselors to stand up. I want y'all to line this thing right here. All the counselors. If Jim Cagle is here and Kim Kramer, I want y'all at the end. Wherever the end is, I want Jim on one side and Kim on the other. I would love for the youth pastors to be at the beginning right here if they can, unless they already have responsibilities. So these guys, I want y'all hearing this. They're like, come on, y'all got to make it the whole thing. Sorry for some of you, you're going to have a bad view for a minute. Both sides. Let the youth pastors be right here at the front. And y'all just go all the way outside. Just keep going. So stop coming to the front and start going. I don't know how else to say that. The back. There's no more room up here. The back. Jim and Kim, lead. Go to the back. That way. There we go. So here's what we're going to do. These guys are the great cloud of witnesses. Every one of them has gone before you in some way or another. And their job, what they're going to do, this isn't like they'll make a TP and people walk through it. That's not what we're doing. They're like the coaches. They can't pat you on the butt anymore because they'll get in trouble for that. So what they're going to do is they're going to stick out their hands and you're going to walk out. It's like it's game time. And what they're going to say, all of you, you need to be thinking of one word. What's one thing that God has given you that you want to give to these kids? So y'all be thinking of that. And that's all they're going to do is they're going to say that. And what they're doing is they're like the coach. And you're getting ready. They want to see you doing things. And you don't have to hear anything that they say. You cannot walk slow or we'll never get done. You cannot close your eyes or you're going to trip because you went to bed at 3:30. Prayer people, you cannot stop them. You let them go. If you feel like God I'm telling you, He is not asking you to stop anybody. He is saying, let them go. You're going to walk through single file. Don't see it up. Where are y'all going? That's good. I'm glad you're excited. Here's how we're going to do it. We're going to start with Williford. No, we're not. We're going to start right here. Well, and y'all are just going to come. No, hold on. I got to think this through. I got it. We're going to start with Williford. And I'm sorry, I don't know your name on the end. Y'all are going to come up and down the outside aisle and then cut through the middle. And then the next row is going to come from the outside and cut through the middle. And all I want y'all to do is have your hands out just like this. That's all you got to do. And they're going to slap your hands and they're going to be yelling things. And you just got to trust God is sovereign. He can hear everything that's being said. And He knows you. And so some things are going to stick and some things aren't. And you don't even need to worry about it. This has very little to do with what you're hearing and everything to do with what God is going to put in you as you walk down a tunnel at 10 o'clock in the morning when you're all tired. We're just going to assume, we're going to trust that God can use this to put a whole lot of things into you in a very short period of time. So that when you go back, you're not just going to sit around. And you're going to not let the fact that you're afraid of snakes or anything else keep you from living. And you know what? We didn't move. We didn't put our house on the market. She said, we're staying. She didn't give in to her fear. So I'm going to pray for you guys. They're going to play a song in the background just to give us some cover. You got it? Everybody's counting on y'all. Got it? It's a little bit of pressure. And I want you to go through single file, not guys and girls together. You're not escorting. We're going through single file, all right? We're good? Everybody got it? All right, let me pray.